Wrapping things up, a little summer surge is about to show up again. James back with us now.
That's right. At least several days of 90-degree-plus weather as we go through the weekend going to early next week. Hopefully this is going to be the last stretch of 90-degree-plus weather for the rest of the year. We'll see. And then some active weather coming in on Tuesday is going to help cool off those numbers in the days ahead.
We are done here on News 8 at 10, but don't go away. The Score is coming up next. Highlights from games across the area. The Score team's getting ready right now. Don't miss a minute coming up on The Score.
Has Jordan been able to get on the line so that Coach can hear us?
Yep.
Yes, can you hear me?
Radio killed?
I can hear him.
The mic will pick you up fine.
Okay.
Yeah, radio's no big deal.
Yep. Yep.
Bacon cheddar brat. Ooh. Can you hear us? Hey, Coach, can you hear me? Can Coach hear me?
Do we have any updates on this, guys?
It's 1, 2,
Can you
4.
hear-
I think
can
it's
you
4 of the last 5 games we've done this.
Can you hear? Can you hear Matt?
No,
Hey,
Okay.
Coach, can you hear me?
I don't think Coach can hear Matt.
I can hear you. And I hear myself talking in my ear.
He can hear. He can hear himself though.
And I can hear the woman once in a while.
Can hear.
Hey, can you hear
and
me,
you,
Coach?
Jalen.
I heard somebody say, hang on.
Oh, it's Kaylin. He can hear Kaylin.
I got it. I hear you.
Hey, can you hear us?
Yep.
Hey,
Kevin,
Coach?
can you hear me?
Yeah.
And I hear myself with about a 1-second delay.
He can hear himself.
I don't know anything about anything.
Did you hear Kaylin right there?
Hear you, not me.
Coach, can you hear me?
You can't hear Dad though.
Hey, Coach.
Now, WQAD News 8's The Score.
4 quarters, dogfight. Start fast, finish fast, pedal to the middle, all gas, no brakes.
The Quad City's only half-hour high school football show.
We will not back down.
The Score, sponsored by Temple Sporting Goods and AdCraft Custom Apparel.
Welcome to week 3 of The Score, and what a week of high school football it was. Conference play got going on both sides of the river. A lot to get to. Celia Palermo with me. We got the brats going. We're missing Corey.
We're missing one piece of our trifecta here.
Yes.
Corey is watching his son play college soccer. That's an okay excuse to miss a Friday night, I'd say.
And I'm assuming he won. We're going to find out quickly. Hopefully
He
by the
better
end of the
have.
show we'll get an update on how Justin Cuffler did up playing in Milwaukee, I believe, tonight. But we have plenty of high school football to get to, and we start with the game of the night out in Eldridge as Assumption and North Scott went head-to-head. We'll take you out there right now. Of course, these two met in the postseason last year, with North Scott winning a thriller. Of course, they won a state championship after that. Great defense early on in the first quarter. The interception right there gets things going for North Scott, and they capitalize quickly. Grayson Jewell to Miles Robertson for the touchdown. That made it 7-0. The interception, by the way, Cole Jennings with the nice play on that. But Assumption would answer back. It's Aiden Wyman finding John Argo, and Argo does the rest of the work. Hustle into the end zone. We're tied at 7 after the first quarter. Second quarter we go. North Scott comes right back. It's Grayson Jewell once again to Darnell Butler, and watch him get to the pylon, get in the end zone for the touchdown. 14-7. North Scott with the lead, but they weren't done yet, and Grayson Jewell had himself another big night. This time finding Ryan Campbell, great blocking downfield. That's good for a first down. Then later on, it is Jewell to Oliver Hughes on the bubble screen. That goes for 6, 21-7 at that point. We'll check out a final score. It is the Lancers winning this one 38-14. I'll have my producer tell me in my ear if we do have Kevin Tippett or not. We're efforting to talk to Coach live, and I believe we do have Kevin Tippett as we go to Lancer Stadium. And Coach, this is becoming a tradition. Every time you guys play a home game, we talk to you afterwards. That's a good thing. That means you're winning football games. This was a big matchup, Coach. Just talk about your guys and getting yet another big victory over a very good Assumption team.
Yeah, you know, it came out and our kids, it was a really great atmosphere. I mean, big, I'm getting a lot of background here, but I think I can fight through it. Our kids played great. It was a great high school atmosphere, and you know, just a lot of excitement. I was proud of our defense early. They stepped up and you know, put us in a lot of short fields. They did some tough things early defensively on us, but I thought our offense really got on track late first quarter, second quarter.
Yeah, I know how tough that feedback can be in your ear, Coach. Thank you for fighting through it. You mentioned your defense. I know David Borchers had quite a night. Talk about that defense and how crucial they have been to your success this season.
Well, you know, anytime the defense can, you know, give us short fields, and our front seven does a great job, you know, on the run and trying to make it tough on opposing offense to run. You know, I think that's where it starts in high school. But you know, we've got some really good defensive linemen that make our linebackers and secondary look even better.
Coach, you guys have no rest for the weary. I guess not weary because you're doing fantastic, but you go to Cedar Rapids Xavier next week. I don't want to get too far ahead. You got to enjoy this one a little bit, but another really good test and what's become a football team that's used to getting tested week in and week out. A good one next week.
Yeah, you know, I think we try to build our schedule, especially our non-district schedule. We try and look at, you know, find other good programs, because I think you find out a lot about your team. You can find where you got to get better, your weaknesses. So, you know, we look for that good competition, and I think our kids will be excited to go play Xavier.
I do want to point out football and coaching is very hard. Live TV is just as hard. I think you can tell with the feedback in the ear and all that good stuff. You get an A for effort. I feel bad because we didn't get a brat out for you. I'm actually grilling out with bacon burger brats. So they're in burgers. They're delicious. I owe you one.
2 weeks ago, that one was really good.
I owe you one, okay? So next time I see you, I'll get you back next time, all right? We appreciate you, my friend.
You know, my wife's gonna start worrying about me if I hang out with you guys so much.
Hey, if we keep doing this, that means you're winning, and that's a good thing, right? We appreciate you, Coach. Thanks, Coach.
All right, let's check in at Spartan Stadium, Pleasant Valley, welcoming unbeaten Lynmar to town. First quarter scoreless, and it is the big fella, Andrew DePape, swarming in, coming up with the sack early on in the game to set the tone for then the offense that takes over. It is Caden McDermott in at quarterback. He keeps it and totes the ruck 22 yards, a big first down, and gave them some momentum early on in the game for the Spartans. Later on in the drive, it is McDermott flipping the ball to Tate Lyon. He'll trot this one in 6 yards to pay dirt as they take an early 7-0 lead, but Lynmar would quickly answer. Sage Holmes bounce into the outside, fighting through, rounds the corner and punches it in. They'd go for 2, so it would make the game 8-7 at that point. Lynmar coming up with the win in this one, 18-7, the final score. So let's head just a few miles down the road to Tuvel Stadium. It is Bettendorf taking on Muscatine, homecoming night as well, leading 14-0. Christian Couts keeps and scores here. They would lead 20-0 just before halftime. So let's go to the second half now. Same score, Couts rather. Hope I'm getting that one right. Rolls out. The ball goes through the Muskie receiver's hands, but right into David Canfield's hands instead. He picks up a major first down for them. Next play it is Isaiah Martin getting his number called here. Totes the rock about 30 yards on this run. He'd get pushed down at about the 6, and he would cap off the drive with a touchdown. He'll punch this one in as they take a 27-0 lead. They win the game 27-6, the final score, a big win for Bettendorf.
Hey, let's head to the Western Big Six conference play starting. Video and highlights courtesy of Dan Pearson, a good one, 2-0 United Township taking on 2-0 Geneseo. Opening half, Panthers cutting into a 10-0 lead as Corey Randall cuts it to 10-8. Third quarter, UT threatening, big play on defense. Geneseo gets to the quarterback. They turn it over on downs. Geneseo on the down, crucial play. A.J. Weller, shovel pass to Jaden Witzler. He spins free, picks up 19 yards inside the 30. A few plays later, 4th and 1, Weller to that same player once again. Not be denied, gets into the end zone. They take a 17-8 lead, but back comes United Township. We'll check out a final score. UT wins this one in the closing minute, 22-17. And we are joined now by the head coach of the United Township Panthers. And Nick Welch, you're still in Geneseo. You got to be impressed and happy with your guys. First off, congratulations. We were supposed to do this week. This week seems even bigger. Time to talk about going on the road and this young football team picking up yet another big victory.
It was a great win for our kids. I'm extremely proud of them. Very resilient. It was a tough game for a lot of the go, a lot of shooting ourselves in the foot, but our defense really carried us today. I think after the first 2 drives, we realized that we belong here, and led by our defensive line and our linebackers and some big plays by our secondary, they kept us in the game, and our offense made plays when we had to, and big plays in the special teams department as well. So first of all, they're going to kill me, but I'm just happy to be 1-0 in the Big Six for our kids, and we got to keep this going. But we're going to enjoy this one first.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned that defense and how crucial they were. I know they made a stop on the final play of the game just to see them execute that. What do you think that says about how this defense is growing and continues to execute at a high level?
I think we're starting to understand exactly what we're trying to accomplish on that side of the ball. Coach Pavlonis did a great job getting the game plan ready and getting those guys fired up and ready to play. Geneseo runs about 9,000 formations and motions. Subbing guys on late. I don't know the exact rules, but I know if that was Alabama playing Nick Saban, would be screaming at the refs that they need to give them time to get set. But we're not going to make excuses. Our guys responded. They did an outstanding job. They rose to the challenge. And like I said, they kept us here. But I think we're starting to figure out what it takes to win football games. It's only one. But, when you lose 25 seniors, you'll take what you can get. And this is all about our kids, and our assistant coaches doing a great job, and I'm happy we're 1-0 in the Western Big Six.
I got a couple more for you, Coach. You mentioned it's just one. It's not just one. This is a 7-game winning streak now, dating back to last season. The vibe, the culture, it's there now. This team expected to make plays down the stretch, did it not?
We talk a lot. We have a new slogan for our program. It's prepare to win. So we prepare to win in practice and in the school and meetings and film with our academics and, of course, on game days. And we told them, it's not how you start, it's how you finish at halftime. And even that third quarter wasn't great. But, we've got this collective confidence. These kids believe in themselves. They believe in each other. And the power of belief is a scary thing. And like I said, just such a resilient effort. But tip your hat to Larry and Geneseo. They're a tough football team. They punched us in the mouth. They kind of dominated us up front, but we're able to get the ball in space a little bit and make some plays. So I'm proud of our kids. And like I said, a win's a win. It just wasn't pretty, but our defense really kept us in it.
We're going long. I know you need to go, but Matthew Kelly's a hurt quarterback, and he comes back in the game and he leads this team to victory quickly in about 20 seconds. That's a pretty tough young man, is it not?
Hey, he's a confident kid. He believes in himself. Took a hit to the leg, but we got it re-taped up and we'll be good. We'll get him ready for next week. We got Quincy coming to town for homecoming, so it's a big week for us.
Get back to the Quad Cities. I'm grilling here at WQAD. Bring the bus by. We got you guys, all right?
All right. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thanks, Coach.
Later.
All right, 2-time defending Western Big Six champ Sterling hosting Galesburg. 5.5 left in the second quarter, and it is Garrett Paulson handing off to Antonio Talblante, who managed to work his way to a first down. But it's Galesburg up 14-6. And then it is Tommy Tate. The reception is good there, snags a first down as well. And then in the same drive, that's Hunter Davina coming up with a big interception there. As these get taken down, let's check out a final score. It is Sterling edging the streaks just barely 24-21, the final.
Galesburg led 21-6 at one point. Sterling comes all the way back to win it. The GOAT, Father Mirabelli watching Rock Island and Alleman do battle. The Pioneers have one of the best defensive linemen, offensive linemen, not in the state, in the Midwest, in the entire country. Charles Jagasaw with the nice play for the tackle for loss. But Rock Island coming right back. They go to the air. It's Eli Reese with the perfect strike downfield to Nio Pinson. That's good for 48 yards and a first down. Darius Tonga will take it in after that for the touchdown. 14-0. Rock Island with the lead. Back to business in the second quarter, Rock Island, and they go back to the air. It is Eli Reese finding Marion Anderson. He gets in from 28 yards out. That made it 21-0. We'll show you a final score. 56-0. Rocks improved to 2-1 on the season. Moline going all the way down to Quincy to take on the Blue Devils. First half in this one, Matthew Bailey, the reception for a first down. Then they go to the ground. Riley Fuller gets in for the touchdown. Moline grabs the lead. This one will go back and forth in the first half. It's Riley Fuller again for a first down. If it ain't broke, Celia,
do not fix it.
Fuller finding those big offensive linemen, and then he's gone. We'll show you a final score in this one, 48-35. That game's still in the third quarter.
Let's hop the river back to Iowa. Mac rivals Clinton and Central DeWitt going head-to-head. That is Jai Jensen connecting on this one. Nice play there, and then it would be DeWitt taking over. Big pass over the middle, airing it out, and the Sabres would take that one to the house. A nice score there. Then it is Jensen once again, fighting his way, picking up some nice yards with his legs before he'd be taken down, but plenty for a first down. Jensen once again searching, fighting his way through the defense yet again. This guy is a tough young man. Let's check out a final score from this one. I think I just said the same play twice. 44-28 the final for DeWitt.
It was such a good play. We'll show it twice. Let's go to Brady Street Stadium. North and Dubuque Senior going head-to-head. Late first quarter, Nolan Mosier hooks up with Cameron Stykes for the 44-yard pass play and a first down. Later, it's Cade Sheedy getting the football, going in from the 10-yard line. That made it 7-7. North ties it up. Later in the second quarter, it's Mosier again. This time finding Giovanni Morales. This one would end up at the 15-yard line. That would lead to this field goal. We'll show you a final score. Senior wins a close one, 27-23, your final in that one. We have reached our first timeout of the night. Up next, plenty more football to get to, including huge games for Rockridge, Princeton, and many, many more. You're watching The Score right here on WQAD.
You're watching The Score on WQAD News 8.
Yep.
Oh, dang it. Oh, well.
Woo!
Oh, wait, no, that was Mikey's.
Woo.
Shoot. I didn't
That's
have
on
yours.
me. I should have shut up with Coach.
Those were good interviews, though.
Yeah, I didn't want to. Yeah, I didn't want to cut it short. Great job in the booth getting it done.
Play of the night is me.
Okay, so
Am I
let's
cool to read
just hold on. Let's regroup here real fast. Keep my mic
Is
open
it
because we might
Couts,
switch
Christian
a few
Cots,
things.
Christian Count?
Okay, we're good with that. We're done with that. Brockway's later. Brockway's later. We need that for later. That's done. 1:30 in the break. Jeez. No rest for the weary. Okay, reopen. Play of the night is good.
I have Shelby's more soon. Yep.
We're gonna just try to cut things pretty quick in this one, okay? And we'll regroup after that. It might mess us up in later on. Hey, let's drop the Illinois boards. Alrighty. And it'll be a quick, hey, what's the last thing in this segment? We're just gonna throw to break. So what is it now? On ATown Ridgewood, I will throw to break from the video, okay, Jeffro? I'll say you're watching The Score. We'll be right back. Trying to tighten some stuff up here.
That's me, but if you want to do it, you can.
No, that's fine. Okay, 30 break. Princeton, that's the first one?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, no, but we have Play of the Night first.
And then you have an intro.
And then I say, welcome back to The Score.
Yeah. Okay. What's Princeton? That is who?
Who shot Princeton?
Josh. I gotcha.
Score Play of the Night, sponsored by Western Illinois University.
Your play of the night comes from Bettendorf Muscatine. It is Christian Kotz rolling out. This ball goes through Muscatine receiver's hands and in to David Canfield's.
Great catch.
And then he'd make a nice dash for a first down. I slowed that one down because it looks a little nicer that way. Great win for the Bulldogs as well. Welcome back to The Score. One of the most impressive teams. It's smoking a little bit over there, getting a little hot. One of the most impressive teams early on this season has been Princeton. I mean, their offense has led the way. They've outscored opponents 93-14 so far.
Let's get to those highlights. They were on the road taking on rival Spring Valley Hall. No score. First possession, it's Princeton keeping on the ground. Augie Christensen with a huge hole and a first down. Later in the drive, it's Tegan Davis with the keeper. He uses his legs and gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Great run by him. An early 6-0 lead. But they can play some defense as well. As we show you a final, it's Gabe Lucas coming up with the interception. 49-20. Princeton continues on their winning ways. Rockridge taking on Riverdale. Early in the game, second play from scrimmage, it is Braden Deem finding Nate Henry. 38 yards on the touchdown. Just like that, it's 7-0. How about some defense? Same guy, Nate Henry, comes up with the nice interception, making Dad proud. The defense would lead to offense and plenty of points as we show you a final 55-12. Rockridge with another win.
Morrison looking for their first win, hosting Monmouth Roseville in their first ever meeting. It is Morrison QB Danny Mao with a handoff to Alex Anderson. This guy usually has some speed. He runs this one down inside the 20. Anderson would go on to have a fabulous night. Once again, they lean on Anderson. On this play, he just narrowly misses the end zone. They would score on that drive. They would take a 6-0 lead. And then Monmouth Roseville would also look good on the ground. This is Derek Chandler. Would take this one all the way to the 20-yard line. They would score on the drive and take an 8-6 lead at that point. Let's check out a final score in this game. It is Monroe's getting a big win, 43-28, the final score.
Kewanee looking to stay perfect, go to 3-0, hosting St. Bede. Third quarter in this one, Boilermakers with the lead and looking to add to it. Kianis Patterson takes the handoff and picks up the tough first down. But the defense of St. Bede would come up with a big stop right here. They take over on downs. This one would go the way of Kewanee, as we'll show you a final score. Plenty of offense, just none while we were there. 51-27, your final in that one. Anawan Wethersfield taking on Princeville down in Princeville. A&W with a little defense. Colin Hornback with the recovery of the fumble in a early low-scoring game. Then they go to the ground. It's Logan Songer. Get in the corner. He picks up the first down. Here's how low-scoring it was. Princeville with a last-second field goal. They upset Anawan Wethersfield 9-8. Your final score.
A-Town looking for a perfect 3-0 start on the road at Ridgewood. The visiting Tornadoes touchdown, so to speak, on their first drive. Easton Schisler fires to Clay Slagle, shakes a man and dashes 71 yards to pay dirt. 8-0 A-Town. The Spartans bounce back nicely, and they give it to Lucas Kessinger. Nice second and third efforts to motor into the house. Woo. Cuts it to 8-6. Let's check out a final score in this one. It is A-Town with a big win, 52-14, the final score. We're going to take a quick break. The score is back in a second.
How many?
Oh, wow, 44. That's not bad. That's how you do it.
Hey, how much do we have in the last segment? Like, tell me what we have. We have the animation, and then how long do we have for stocking? And then what do we have after that? Nothing? Okay. So, hey, we need to have, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
We need to have, okay, here's the North Scott. So it's fan of the night. Here's the North Scott.
Script?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what we come out to? No, that's not what we come out to. It is?
Yep.
Okay, fan of the night first. Okay.
Okay. And then, what you'll want to do, and then after the fan of the night, can we just wipe right into Mediapolis, Jeff? Just don't come out to the two-shot? Does that work? Yep, so she'll do the fan of the night. It's the There's a
So
gnat
there's a
to
gnat.
it. It's
There's
the
a
same
gnat.
one as 10, okay?
There's a gnat.
So there's
Okay.
a gnat that
I'll
goes
pause.
6 seconds. It's the kid captain, and then she'll read the kid captain, and then
It's from the 10.
can
It's
you
from
pull
the
it
10.
over from the 10? Thank you.
Who is Meepo? Where's the Meepo?
Get rid of the Iowa boards.
Did you hear that, guys?
It's
From
in
the 10 p.m.
The A block and the 10, the VO part. It's in the A block. It's the North Scott fan. Thank you.
Meepo. Do you have the Meepo shot sheet from
Yeah,
they?
let me do it because you're never going to be able to read it.
Okay, that's fine.
And then what do you have? So you do, what's next after that? Comanche, you do Comanche, and I'll do Durant.
Comanche? No, that's Comanche's first. Yeah, so Comanche's
Comanche's
first.
Okay. It's in your show in the 10 o'clock. It's North Scott. It's the VOSAT.
Just grab the
VOSAT
VO.
at the end of the A block. Just grab the VO and bring it over. Yeah.
And then you've got Durant, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So you go Comanche.
So I'm going to
and
go, so I'll go fan of the night, mic'd up, and then I'll do Comanche. Okay.
The Score Fan of the Night, sponsored by Millwright Local 2158.
Now please turn your attention to the track and help me welcome tonight's kid captain, Hudson McCurney.
Two very special young men are our fan of the night. That's 4-year-old Hudson McCurney, one of two kid captains at tonight's North Scott game. Hudson has been battling leukemia for the past 2 years. His co-captain, Hudson Ferris, couldn't make tonight's honor. He is currently battling neuroblastoma. The pair are being recognized for their strength, especially during the month of September, Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. And let's head to Maquoketa. It is Mike Delzell handing off to Tucker Dickherber. He is having quite the season already. He'll trot this one to pay dirt, 7-0 Storm. The Cardinals answered as Hunter Manning connecting with Ben Thines for a big first down there. Manning then would go to work once again, handing this one off to Isaac Kapang. He picks up the first down as well, but it would be the way of the Storm picking up their first win. For Comanche, check out a final score in this game. It is 30-15.
We'll head down to Minneapolis. Minneapolis looking to stay perfect, hosting West Burlington, Notre Dame. First quarter in this one, it is Anthony Isley running through and over the defense, 72 yards all the way inside the 5. Our photographer hustles down just in time to get the Isley touchdown and a 7-0 lead for the Bulldogs. Minneapolis can play some defense as well. Ensuing drive, the ball is tipped and intercepted.
Woo!
That is good. That is Aman Gandhi with the nice play deep in enemy territory. That would lead to another touchdown by Caden Salick. We'll show you a final score in this one, 35-7. Minneapolis with the victory. Northeast and Durant doing battle in Durant. Home team looking good early. Nolan DeLong, one of the best players in the entire state, going 27 yards on the ground. That's good for a touchdown, 2-point conversion good. That made it 8-0. After a long DeLong run, it would be a goal line carry for DeLong, his second touchdown in as many drives. Durant looking good, up 14-0. Northeast would come back. Gavin Kramer will roll out and toss the 13-yard pass to Ty Hudson. And we'll show you a final score in this one. It is Northeast. We'll show you the touchdown as they go on to come back and win this one, 42-28, your final score. More or some scoreboards. Davenport West Falls 45-7. It is Burlington coming up just short as well as we crank through some scoreboards. Wilton picks up a victory at home. The Wise Muscatine falls on the road. West Liberty, a tough loss tonight. Wapello with a big victory at home. And one more set of boards. Easton Valley continues to cruise right along, and New London wins 71-18. Brian Stocking in your Stockpile Score Stat of the Night coming up next.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I don't know where that went.
How much total do we have coming back?
Wow, look at us.
I didn't want to step on the computer.
No, you're fine.
I like how he just hops right into the middle of it.
Right?
I didn't hop, I just walked.
So how much total time do we have there? Oh no. 1:30 in the break, right? Not in the.
But so is Moline. They're tough. They're tough as nails. But so is Moline.
I've got North Scott and Kewanee.
Oh, you do, don't you?
Yes.
Gosh, these things are hard to.
Huh?
All right. What do you want to do with that, Celia?
Huh?
Do you want to try to put that mic'd up off the top for 25 seconds, then come back for 30 with him?
What? Put the mic up.
You think 30 total back? Okay, then that's good. We'll just do stocking. Okay. Come back with the animation, and stockpile will be. Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Hey, make sure y'all come outside for some brat burgers. Ooh. I probably got to. No, that's perfect. Yep, absolutely.
Jazza, are you going to stand over there?
Yeah, I'm going to come back over here in a second. There's an animation. All right, we got 30 seconds, stockpile, go.
Okay, the only thing hotter than the girls, my stats. Grayson Jewell of North Scott, 4 touchdowns tonight. He's got 12 on the season as North Scott stays undefeated. They've won 17 in a row at home in the regular season. And Kewanee is 3-0 for the first time since 2003. Will Bruno, 4 touchdowns in the first half, 3 by pass, 1 by rush.
All right, we have 30 seconds left in the. Those are hot.
Sizzling.
Since you think you should be the guest picker
Yes.
tomorrow on College Game Day, I will let you. We have 15 seconds left. Give us the final score between Iowa and Iowa State.
It's a Hawkeye State, but it's a Cyclone Nation. The nation 20, the state 18. Iowa State 2018.
How did they get 18?
They get 12 and then they get a touchdown, but they get turned away at the gun on a 2-pointer.
All your scores at WQAD.com. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the Cyhawk Showdown.
Go State.
Take it easy, Brad.
Oh, geez, Jeff, don't sound so excited.